Hey everybody, and welcome back to Shellbell Reads. Today I'm going to talk about the books that I'm reading right now. At the moment, I'm reading 6 books. Anybody else out there read more than one book at a time, or is it just me? So first up, I am reading Strawberried Alive by Jenn McKinlay. This is book number 14 in the Cupcake Bakery Mystery Series, and I have read every single book in the series, and I've loved every single one of them. This is the newest installment that just came out in April, and I just started the other day. As you can see, I am a little more, maybe about halfway through. I think there's like 19 chapters, and I'm on chapter 10 already. In this, the crew from the fairy tale cupcake shop risks getting burned when they set out to find a murderer who is terrorizing their town. I already can tell you it's a fun read. All cozy mysteries usually are. Okay, next up is The Maid by Nita, Prose. I've been wanting to read this ever since I heard about it on one of the book podcasts that I listened to. It recently showed up on BookBub for like $1.99 or $2.99 on Kindle, and I had to grab it. In it, a charming, eccentric hotel maid named Molly discovers a guest murdered in his bed. Solving the mystery will turn her once orderly world upside down. So far, I'm enjoying this one and coming to love Molly as a character more and more. Next, we have The Midnight Library by Haig. I have been slowly reading this for most of the month. It hasn't fully grasped me like I really thought it would. So here's the premise. Between life and death, there is a library, and within that library, the shelves go on forever. Every book provides a chance to try another life you could have lived, to see how things would be if you had made other choices. Would you have done anything different if you had the choice to undo your regrets? So I kind of really liked where it was going, but it has been really slow and just not connecting as well with the characters, so we'll see how it goes about halfway through. Okay, the next book I just picked up today from the library called The Daughter of Dr. Moreau by Silvia Moreno Garcia. I've been hearing a lot about this book on Book Talk and a lot of the book podcasts that I listen to, which will be a whole nother video. So this is kind of a reimagining of the classic The Island of Dr. Moreau, which I actually really loved that story. So let's just take a quick peek here. So you see here it says, from the New York Times bestselling author of Mexican Gothic and Velvet Was the Night comes a dreamy reimagining of the island of Dr. Moreau set against the backdrop of 19th century Mexico. I mean, it does sound really good. I just picked it up today. Was kind of surprised that it was ready since I was like maybe 4th or 5th on the list. So I'm going to try and start it this week, if not maybe next week. Okay, the other book I just got from the library today is Haig by Kiersten White. I have been dying to read this book. I've heard it described as hide and seek with the Hunger Games. So I definitely had to grab a hold of that. So it says a high stakes hide and seek competition turns deadly in this dark supernatural thriller from New York Times bestselling author Kiersten White. I've never read her before, but this alone just sounded great. So your challenge is to spend a week hiding in an abandoned amusement park and don't get caught. The prize, enough money to change everything. So I can't show you the full inside here, but it looks like it's got a pretty cool map. So, I will have this until August 15th, but I think I'm going to read it this week. It's not pretty big, so I'll probably be finished with it quickly. Finally, the last book is Hidden Pictures by Jason Rekulak. And again, this is another one that I have heard amazing things about. So as soon as I was able to get my hands on it, I did. Never read him before, But it says, from Jason Rekulak, Edgar Award-nominated author of The Impossible Fortress, comes a wildly inventive spin on the classic horror story. A creepy and warm-hearted mystery about a woman working as a nanny for a young boy with a strange and disturbing secret. And one thing that just seems to get everybody are the pictures. Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to be starting this like ASAP. So, what are you all reading? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to know what you're reading, okay, and what you're excited to read. Oop, I turned the Kindle on. Let's turn that off. Okay. So drop a comment below and let me know what you're reading, and don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe and click the bell so you'll be notified when new videos drop. Happy reading!